This is part 2 of the textbook project 1.1 video, starting with the instruction PowerPoint 1-8 for formatting slides 7 and 4. So once we have selected this title box, we're going to increase the font size twice by clicking the Increase Font Size button. Now we're going to show slide 4. And right to the left, if I hold down the Shift key and my right arrow, it's going to select the letter S, and I just want to make that bold. I'm going to change the font size here, 48, and I'm going to make that open the font color selection, and I'm going to go ahead and change the color. And I'm going to change it to green accents thick darker 25. And I'm going to match that. So I can use the format painter to match this for all my other first letters. So I'm going to go ahead and click the format painter, and notice I have a little cursor here that has a little paintbrush. And I'm going to change that format to the same thing for the letter I. I got to click the format painter button again. It doesn't have a very good memory, so I click it again. And now I open select letter C. The next thing I'm going to do is change the font size for the box. So I'm going to click the border to select the entire text box. And I'm going to click this increase font size button 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and that should indicate that it is 48 plus points. And when you see that 48 plus, that means that the text that's the smallest is 48 points, which is this text right here, but there's some text, in this case these first letters, that's larger, so that's what the plus sign means. It's mixed. And then we're going to save our slideshow, and we're going to continue on. I'm going to do the next steps of this and come back as we duplicate slide 4. So we'll be back shortly. Now we moved a little bit of text around in the previous step to go from text that was on the bottom of slide 1 to the bottom of slide 5, and now we're going to start at step number PowerPoint 1-10, and we're going to duplicate some slides. So on this particular About Us, we're going to duplicate the slide by going down to the New Slide arrow, and we're going to choose Duplicate Selected Slides. And notice I have 2 copies of that. So slide 5 becomes the new one. Slide 4 was the old one. And so we're going to select the text box here, and we're actually going to delete this box. Okay, and so notice we have our thumbnails over here, and we're going to actually move some slides. So we're going to go to slide 6, and when we get to this, we're going to actually hold on our mouse button, and we're going to drag. Notice I can drag the slide wherever I want. I'm going to drag it up and drag it up above slide 2, and I'm going to let it go. Now we've actually moved our slides. So slide 2 becomes the new slide, and types the plan that actually goes to number 3. Now, what we're going to do at this point is click on the icon in the lower option. This is the slide sorter. Okay, and this is going to give us a panel where we can actually move our slides around. Now, we can see all 9 slides, but if we were not able to, we could actually zoom in and out using the buttons at the bottom, the zoom controls, but I can see all 9 of our slides here. And so I'm going to drag slide 5, and I'm going to put it actually between slides 1 and 2. Remember, we copied that, so now we can actually just add it in. So we don't have to create that all over again. Okay, and then I'm going to drag slide 6. Going to go after slide number 8. In this case, it's going to become slide 9. And then we're going to delete the blank slides. So when we have moved that slider down, we're going to click slide 5. Now, because I want to select multiple slides, I'm going to go hold down my Shift key. I'm going to click slide 8. Now, that's how I select continuous slides, but in this case, I just want to select the blank ones. So I'm going to click slide 5, hold down my Control key, and click slide 8, slide 6, and then I can actually delete them by right-clicking and choose delete. Now the slides go away. I'm going to go down here to my status bar and notice I have, if you can't see the tooltip, it actually says normal. So I'm going to go back to my normal view. A slide sorted view comes in very handy. Don't forget about that. I'm going to go ahead and save my work here. Okay, now I'm going to talk about changing the actual theme of the slideshow. What we've done here is we've built some content in our slides. So we're going to look at actually changing the theme. So we want to look and notice this link here is blue, and so what I'm going to do is change it. So okay, so we're going to change the actual colors of the theme. So when we click here and we have our theme colors are these areas right here. This last column is the shades of green. So all of our shades go from lighter to darker in the actual theme. So when we change the theme colors are going to change. But the standard colors, these colors here, won't change when we change our theme. So they'll always stay there. Colors, and I'm going to go down to blue, warm. Notice that my colors changed on this slide and also on the slide above it. It's changed for my whole slideshow. Okay, and so now I'm going to change some different fonts for this theme. And I'm actually looking for the TW Sin MT font. That's what the instructions gave for the font. And now I'm going to change the font color. Notice that when I go back to my Home tab and click on my font colors, the colors here have changed from the previous theme colors. Now they have a lot more blues in them. And also notice that now that I've changed the fonts have changed from Calibri over to the TW Century MT font. Okay, and we're going to look at slide 5. And now the link also has changed. It was blue, now it's purple. We're going to change a couple of other things. We're going to select the S here in Southwest. And we're going to go down to our themes. And we're going to open our theme gallery. And when we did that, all of our slides changed. And one thing we're going to do here is that we're going to change the font size on the title slide. So notice that it's a little bit big. We're going to decrease our font size here. to 66. Now it all fits on the slide. So, and then we're going to save it.